Today we are going to be harvesting carrots. We have one bed down here behind me and another half bed just over there. Let's see what harvest we get, how big we get, and what quality. So these carrots were sown back in June, the first week of June actually. It's one of the last things that we actually sow, and we use pelleted seeds, which, if you're not aware, are seed that's covered with a small amount of clay, and it allows you to space them out a lot more evenly. And they are sown 5 rows on one of these beds that I use, 75 centimeters by 10 meters bed. We try to use no dig here, but you can see I have to use a fork just to loosen the soil to be able to get the carrots out. Minimal disturbance is what we're going for really here. In fact, in the end, because our soil is quite sandy, you can see that I'm just pulling them out. I'm not even having to use a fork in the bed, which is great. Okay, let's take a look at what we've got. Not too great down that end. Quite a few that had forked, but there's the odd decent one. But then once we get up into the middle here and higher up, we're getting the quality's improved a lot. Still some forking, but generally more bigger ones. And what I'm really pleased about is zero pest damage. So they'll all store well, considering the year we've had and the fact that I had quite low germination on the carrots. I'm really pleased with this harvest. So what I've done now is I've gone through the row and I've picked out the kind of better quality ones, the larger, basically the ones that will keep the longest. So we'll be using this tray last of all, and then we'll pick through the other ones and put them into a separate tray. And all the small, tiny ones we probably won't use, or we'll put in a soup, because that's about, we're storing food here and we want this to last through to next harvest. So the best ones we will eat last of all. Then it was on to this second bed, the half bed, and actually these carrots pulled out really nicely. This was a really quick job to do. Okay, some very nice carrots from this second or half bed, much better quality. I think there's only about one or two B grade in here. The rest are just really good, really nice. You can see by the size of my hand. There's quite a few picked out of this bed already, which we've already preserved in various salads and stuff like that. Preserves. Very nice.